New grad x-ray techs, I want to encourage you to fuck around. I want to encourage you to take some shitty images while you're trying to figure out new ways to do things. What I mean by that is when you're on your own, you're not always going to have a senior tech or an experienced tech around you to help you figure things out. Don't be afraid to try some weird ways to get some pictures, because that's how you grow and learn, and then that's also how you teach yourself new things. There's what you learn in the textbook, and then there's what you learn when you're actually doing. And so you take a few repeats. Oh well, not every patient and not every exam is going to be super clear cut, and you probably already know that from clinical. But when it comes to doing this stuff in practice, when you're on your own and you've got to use your own brain, you're gonna need to find ways to be creative. On that same note, use your creativity to make things easier for the patient. I'm not going to spend 5 minutes trying to get a 5-year-old who fell on their arm to straighten their arm for an elbow. I'm gonna do a cross table AP. I don't care. I'm gonna angle to get the picture that I want. I'm paid hourly, so I'm gonna work around the patient. It doesn't bother me to grab some sponges and to grab a detector holder and do cross tables. I'll do them all day long. Working with the patient in that way is good patient care, in my opinion. Trying to make them as comfortable as possible and just using your skills as far as what angles and how do I shoot this without having to make them move so much. And in the long run, as you're experimenting, you might be like, oh, well, that was stupid. I shouldn't have taken out the detector and done that. I should have just done that on the wall bucky, or I should have just done that with the patient in their chair or the table. Like, I don't know why I had them do that. That didn't make sense. That was a learning opportunity. And then you can take that to the next, and then you know for next time. So yeah, in that instance, it might have taken you a second longer, the setup that you came up with, and you might have been like, oh, I should have whatever. That's how you learn. And that's how I'm learning. And I'm kind of having fun doing it. Not trying to get too crazy, but just reflecting on what I have, pictures that I've attempted or ways that I've worked around patients. And then it might have been kind of cumbersome and clunky and not super efficient, but then the next time I run into that situation, I'll know what to do and it will be more efficient, and I'll just keep getting better. So that's my PSA for the day, is fuck around and find out as a new grad X-ray tech. Go forth and irradiate.